Hello guys, it's me, Thorax, with another video, and today we're looking at the new faction rosters for the announced DLC. It's coming out November the 20th, that's a hard word for me. That is the Black Sea Colonies Culture Pack, which includes Massalia, Cimmeria and Colchis. And we also get free DLC on the same date, and that is Massalia, and you can see that on the screen right now. In this video I'm going to dive in their rosters. They show them at the stream, that's why you also see the nice faces of Nico and Joey in the left corner, as you can see. And we're going to dive in the rosters. I have the names of the units for you guys, and I will give you my thoughts about them. So first of all, we're taking a look at Massalia, as you can see. Melee infantry, we have a cool mix of Celtic and Greek units. We have Celtic Swordsmen, ex-warriors, and Thorax Swordsmen, a really interesting build, because you now have the very steady and formed Thorax Swordsmen, but the barbarian sword units are better at flanking, especially the ex-warriors are very deadly, a good range of melee units. For spears we have Levy Freemen, that are light Hoplites, then the new unit, the third one, that are light Massalian Hoplites. They are pretty decent, a little bit well, worse than normal Hoplites. And the last unit there is, I think, something like noble Massalian Hoplites. And they were a cool, effective unit, just a Hoplite unit with a bit better stats. I don't have screenshots of the stats for you guys, you have to trust me on that. But no really elite infantry unit right here, but a good mix of just powerful infantry units. And in this patch you don't need elite units to be good at multiplayer, to be honest. Skirmishers, they are not that good. We have Celtic Slingers, Celtic Skirmishers, Peltasts, and we have mercenary Celtic Bowmen, not that good. Now I forgot to take a screenshot of the cat unit, so you will need to trust me on my words. You can see a little bit of the Hippeus Lancers though, they have access to Hippeus Lancers, so that's a good, well, not the best, but a good shock cavalry unit. And for melee cav they have access to Celtic Light Horse, they have access to Massalian Cavalry, which is a very low armor cav unit, almost like a shock cav unit. And we have Citizen Cav, so a decent amount of cavalry for a Greek faction. A cool mix between Celtic and Greek. Now we're taking a look at Cimmeria or Cimmeria, I don't know. This is a mix of Greek and nomadic units. A really cool mix, we didn't see that yet of course. A real poor selection of melee infantry. They only have access to young axes, which is probably one of the worst melee infantry units in the game. But for flank attacks they're not that bad because they have axes with a good armor piercing damage. Then their spears range is a bit better. They have Steppe Tribesmen, Militia Hoplites. The third unit are Scythian Hoplites, that's a new unit as well, really cool looking at the unit card. The fourth unit are regular Hoplites, and the fifth unit is Cimmerian Noble Infantry. Now before we go on, I want to tell you guys that I have some screenshots of the new units as well, and I will put them at the end of the video. So if you want to see a couple of screenshots we have, just stay watching the end of the video for that. And the mouse, luckily enough, the mouse was on the last unit as well, which is, as I said, the Cimmerian Noble Infantry, a very powerful spear unit. 41 melee attack looks really good. A good selection of missile infantry as well. They have the regular Greek Javelinmen and Greek Slingers, but they also have Steppe Archers, which is a low tier but still handy archer unit. And they have access to Cimmerian Heavy Archers. And looking at the price, they seem very effective. They're the same price as Cretan Archers, so look good. And they also have access to picked Peltasts, which is now the most expensive skirmisher unit in the game with 720 talents. This is a really high damage javelin armed unit, really a hybrid unit really. It was also very good in melee. Then a really poor selection of cavalry, probably one of the worst in the game, except for the RDI of course. We have Steppe Lancers as shock cavalry, which is a really terrible shock cav unit, but it's decent as support though. We have Citizen Cav, and if you go to the next screenshot right here, you can also see that they have 3 units of horse archers, all nomadic, Steppe horse archers, I think those are armored horse archers and noble horse archers. And it could be that the noble horse archers are actually the best cav unit for the Cimmerians, because those are hybrid units as well. Let's take a look at Pergamon. In my opinion, the best faction of those new, of the new ones. Excuse me. For melee infantry, they have access to Galatian swords, and that's because they are a mix between Galatian and Hellenic Greek culture. They have Galatian sword, that's a good flanking unit, not that bad, really cheap. Then some spears. We have Militia Hoplites. Those are Galatian spears. Then we have Thureos Hoplites, normal Hoplites. And the last one in the spear infantry department are Agema Hoplites, a new unit as well. They look pretty similar to Thorax Hoplites, and Thorax Hoplites are a really cool unit, a really good unit as well. So yeah, I have good expectations from these guys. Then from pike infantry, we have the standard selection of Levy pikes and normal pikemen. Missile infantry, they have access to the standard Greek roster. Most of all, they have just the regular Javelinmen, archers and slingers. They have Peltasts and light Peltasts, a good unit as well. And they also have access to the most the most expensive skirmish unit in the game, the Peltasts. Then let's go to the Cav department, and here the Pergamese, shine. Oh, sorry, yeah. So here we are. We have Hippeus Lancers as well. An elite shock cavalry unit, but not the best. But these guys also have access to the Pergamenese noble cavalry. A really good cavalry. You can probably compare these guys to Companion and Ptolemy cavalry. 100 health, 76 charge bonus. A really good looking unit, to be honest. Really have good expectations from you guys. Then we have Celtic light horse as well. And we have Citizen Cav, of course. And for missile cav we have Skirmisher Cav and Tarantine Cav. A really balanced all-around faction. Then we're going to the last faction, that's Colchis, and this is the hybrid faction with both Greek and Eastern influences. Now, for melee infantry you have Hillmen, which is a terrible unit, and then we have the same units as Armenia, Axemen and Kartli Axemen. They're really unique because, as said, only Armenia can field them so far, and they're really good. I really like the Kartli Axemen, for example. Then for spear infantry, we have Eastern Spearmen, Hoplites, and I think that's something like the Colchis Noble Guard, something like that. The unit card is looking really cool. I think we have a screenshot of these guys as well at the end of the video. So a really high priced unit, not the most expensive one, but it looks like a good line infantry unit, for example. Then not that big of a missile selection as well. We have just Eastern Archers, Eastern Javelinmen and Eastern Slingers, which are a bit better than the Greek missile units. And we have Greek Peltasts. Then we go to the cavalry at last. They have access to Hippeus Lancers as well. A good unit, reliable. They have Citizen Cav and they have Noble Blood Cav, which is a really good unit as well. And they have access to Horse Archers. So really good units for those new guys. I'm really looking forward. This DLC will release November the 20th. So yeah, really looking forward to these factions. Because of the hybrid system, they really provide us with something new, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm looking forward to these guys. So all of you guys will get Massalia for free, and the other 3 factions will be paid and probably the same price as the other culture packs for Rome 2. So hope you enjoyed this short video. Hope you enjoyed these factions, and I hope that I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.